Hello guys, this is Wasim and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is about the how we can host a static website on AWS Cloud using the custom domain and the HTTPS. So this is the title of the my video: how we can host a website on AWS Cloud using custom domain and HTTPS. So this is the architectural diagram and where we should mention the services in order to perform this lab. So these are the AWS services that we use to perform this small project or lab. So this is the AWS Route 53 service where we use for this service we use the registered domain. So if you don't have any domain, so we can use Route 53 to purchase the domain using Route 53 service. And there are further DNS and the records purposes. And then we use the AWS S3 service. S3 is for the bucket where we store the files like HTML, CSS, directory or folders on the S3 bucket. So this is the static website hosting. So that's why we use the AWS S3. So if you perform dynamic hosting, dynamic website, then you can use other services like Lambda functions and the APIs, other things. So for the static website, we use the AWS S3 bucket. And then the AWS certificate manager is for the registered the SSL certificate. So if someone type our website, it should be go to the HTTPS and then xyz.com further. So in order to register the SSL certificate, we use the AWS Certificate Manager service. And then last one is the AWS CloudFront. CloudFront is basically for the purpose of the caching purposes. Like if someone user visit our website, they go to the Route 53 and they get the data from the cloud front from the cloud front and then go back to the show the results. So CloudFront is basically is for the caching purposes. All the data, all the files are stored in S3. They can go to the CloudFront request and CloudFront request store the all the files in the edge location, and then from the edge location they provide the result to the user. So this is the architectural diagram. So we can perform the project or lab in through these services. So let's jump into the demo, see how we can perform this lab or project. Let's go. So guys, let's start our first service, which is the Route 53. So first step is the Route 53 to purchase the domain. So if you don't have any domain, then you can purchase from Route 53 or some other services like GoDaddy or uh, Namecheap, something like this, something like other services. So uh, I've already purchased the domain. So let me show you how to purchase the domain. Let me show you the steps. So you can go to the Route 53 or from here, Route, Route 53. Okay. As you can see, I already DNS management. I already have one domain. I already purchased one domain name, which is sheikhwasim.com. This is my domain name. So this is my domain name. So let's go back. And if you don't have any domain, then you can go to the registered domains. Here you can register the domain name. So let's say Sheikh Wasim.com. Let's say I search this domain name. So it's available. As you can see, exact match, and this cost is 14 dollar USD uh, per year. So if you select this domain, Then you can proceed to checkout. It will go to the checkout process, and then uh, it will charge from your credit card and the or debit card, whatever that you have attached the card. So this is how these are these steps to purchase the domain. So I already have a purchase the domain. I just create another subdomain. So let me go back. Let me go back. Dashboard, domain name. I already have a domain name. I just create a subdomain name. So how we can create a subdomain in order to perform this lab? So let's say you can create a record name. I want to create a record. So let's say test dot shakevasim.com, and you can here you can add the IP, or when we go to the CloudFront we can uh, add the CloudFront value. Okay, so for this time for the timing, I just skip this step. I just show you how you can purchase the domain and then steps. As you can see, I already have shakemachine.com subdomain, usb.shakemachine.com, git.shakemachine.com. These are the I have subdomains as well. So this is the first step to purchase the domain from the Route 53 or from other services like GoDaddy or the NAMG XYZ. Then second step we have to create the S3 bucket to store the files, static files. We can go to the S3 bucket, S3 bucket. This is the S3 bucket, and then I have to create the bucket. So you can use the name, let's say sample site test bucket v2. So this is by the bucket name. You can enable ACN, BCN. Later we can check the settings. Enable the bucket version, server-side encryption is allow, enable, and then create the bucket. So this is my bucket name. So this is me. So let's upload some files from upload. Click the upload folder and then read the file. So let's say I have an index file. I have to store the index file, index.html. So index.html upload and upload. Click the upload button. So my index.html file is uploaded. So let's see whether I can access or not. So this is the URL of the S3 bucket. So let's see whether I want to access or not. So I cannot access denied because I don't want to have any permissions to access this file. But where from here you can access the file. This is globally. This is the AWS URL. As you can see in the last section, this is a key URL available, sign URL available. That's why I can access. So I can access this file. No one can access. Outside the world, no one can access this file. You know, if I unless I can assign some permissions. So how we can assign the permissions? Let's say go back HTML5 and the permissions. Okay, sorry. From here, permissions. First, you have to enable this one, public, uncheck this block public access, save, confirm, and then you have to attach the policy. Policy is basically IM, you can say, is the bucket policy in order to access this files. So how we can access the as bucket policy, how we can attach the bucket policy? Go to edit, and then here is the policy generator. You just simply go click the policy generator and go to the policy generator. So in order to select the S3 bucket, you assign the policy to S3 bucket, select the S3 bucket type, and then here uh, click the star button, type star, and then the object action should be get object because I want to access the file. That's why. And the ARN number should be this is the ARN number, and then add statement. So generate policy. So this is my policy generated. Just I just want to copy this and paste it here, and then save it. So my policy is generated and assigned to S3 bucket. Okay, what is the issue? Let me check. She does not apply resources statement. Let's check. Why is that? So guys, there is some issue in the bucket policy because I just missed the. Let me show you again the bucket policy. I just missed the star button, star icon, star key. So let me show you again. So here you mention the star, and here you can select the S3 get objects. This one, and here is the ARN number. ARN number should be here. You can copy the ARN number and then click. And last, you can add again a star to all the objects. So, okay, then add the statement. And then generate policy, copy this policy and then paste it here. In the last, I just missed the star button, star this bucket. So that's why there is an issue. There is an issue. Okay, my policy generated. I have now I can access the file easily. One more thing, I have to enable the static website. Let me, where is the static website? I'll just go back, go enter, and then I have to enable this static website hosting. Okay, where is the static website? Permissions, versions. Let me show you. First, need we can access this, whether we can access or not. So let's click this. So you, as you can see, I can access my index page here, or just you can copy the index and then paste it. So as you can see, I can access the my bucket via index page from via this URL. Also, I have to enable the static website hosting. Go back, properties here. In the properties section, you can go back static, enable static website hosting. Enable, and here you can add the file name index.html. Okay, same as zero, and then save it. So this is done. Our second step, our bucket is ready for the website hosting. This is our bucket. Sorry, this is our bucket. Our bucket is ready. I can access it via this URL. Okay, so that's it. Our second step is done. Now moving to the um, CloudFront. Moving to the CloudFront. Yeah, our third step is the CloudFront. We can create the CloudFront, and then we can assign to the CloudFront to the Route 53 and then access the website. So let's jump into the CloudFront. Let's click CloudFront. This is the CloudFront. So in order to perform the first step, you just create the CloudFront distribution. This is the single website. Yeah, this is a single website, and you can mention the CloudFront domain. So original domain. So original domain will be the, you can go to the S3 bucket. Let me show you the original domain. You do not put the S3 You do not put this subdomains or the S3 bucket directly. You just go to the origin domain. Let me show you the origin domain. Properties. So this is the website bucket origin domain. Just copy this. You can go to the properties and from the static website hosting, here is the origin domain. Copy it and then paste it. Just remove the HTTP and the double slash. So this is the origin domain. Click HTTP and the S3 bucket name is this is my origin bucket name, and then go to the HTTP. Just click for version protocol policy because we don't want to HTTP, we want to HTTPS. Redirect to the HTTPS, and then go to the response. Let me just check the setting. I don't want web application firewall. I don't want web application firewall, and then go to the CNAME. So CNAME record, our record should be test. This is our subdomain name. Dot Sheikh Wasim dot com. So this is our alternate domain name, which is our CNAME subdomain name, and the this is our okay. So let me create the, so here we can assign the SSL certificate. So because we don't have created yet any SSL certificate, we don't have any created any SSL certificate. That's why they are showing the they are not showing any ACM certificate. So let's jump into the first. We create the Route 53 domain subdomain. Route 53. Okay, go to the Route 53, create the subdomain. Subdomain should be the test. Okay, a record, and then leave it the IP for the time being. We don't have any IP. Just create. Okay, for the IP we use the testing address IP 1.2.3.4. Okay. Okay, we create the domain test dot. Now go to the AWS certificate manager. ACM AWS certificate manager to provision the certificate. Request for the certificate. Request public certificate SSL TLS certificate. And here you can mention the domain subdomain name, which is test.shake.shakewasim.com. And DNS validation, key algorithm is this one, and request for the certificate. So it'll take some time to so it takes some time to so we also need some record in this our subdomain, so we can create the some record. You can mention the create record and Route 53 as well. So domain name should be, just wait a couple of seconds, let's see, because it's creating now. So this is the record. I think record already created. DS records already created. Let's see. Yeah, it's issued. As you can see, our certificate is issued. Let's see Route 53 whether records are created or not. So yeah, as you can see, the CNAME records are already created. Means DNS records, SSL certificate records are already created. So let's our ACM certificate is issued, certificate SSL certificate is issued. Okay, and then domain is registered, subdomain is registered, and Route 53, and then assign this to the, sorry, in order to create a CloudFront distribution, we just assign this subdomain to as alternative domain name. Just go back to the this. I'm the CloudFront distribution. Here's the step where I test the domain, and here you can go back. Do not, and then where we have everything is okay. Everything is okay. Let's check it again. We don't want as certificate. Yeah, this one. So let's refresh this again. Yeah, as you can see, we have a SSL custom domain is now available. Just select and then we are good to go. Just create CloudFront distribution. So it takes some time, maybe 5 to 10 minutes to create the CloudFront distribution. So, okay. So if you want to access the CloudFront distribution, let's see, it says deploying. The status is now deploying, but it takes some time, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So if you want to access the your directory, even bucket website, let's see, and paste copy the CloudFront distribution and then see. So it can't be reached. So wait for the couple of minutes. So we will see. I'm here. Pause this video, and then we'll continue for. Let me pause this. So guys, my CloudFront distribution is ready now. As you can see, it's ready. So let's test it. Just copy the CloudFront distribution domain name and then paste it. So as you can see, my CloudFront distribution is ready now. So in order to perform, so we don't want to access this from this link. We want to perform, we want to access through our domain name where we already created. So this is our domain name. So we want to use this domain name to access our this page or this bucket directly from this index page. So let's see how we can do this. Just click. So just we go back to the Route 53 and click this domain name and then edit record. So in order to perform this edit record, let me, here you can see enable the alias and then select the CloudFront distribution, and here you can see assign this. So this is the same URL, same CloudFront distribution URL where you have to assign this alias record and then save it. So routing policy should be simple. We don't want to change the other routing policy, so just simple and save it. So it takes some time, maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes to propagate this our bind our CloudFront distribution to our domain name. So let's see. We go back to the and perform some dig operation. So let's see, dig dot test dot shake com. So showing our URL also. So let's test it again. Test dot shake.com. Yeah, so as you can see, our page is successfully displayed. Test.shakemachine.com. Previously we used the CloudFront distribution, but it is not user friendly URL. So we have bind this CloudFront distribution to our domain subdomain name using the route of TTD and add the record in our DNS. So we have updated the record in our DNS record. As you can see, go back and this click the test, and we add the CloudFront distribution URL. So it will redirect to the test.shakemachine.com. So as you can see, our URL successfully added, and so this is the complete project where we use all these services. Route 53 for the domain, S3 bucket for the directory and files, ACM for the certificate manager for the HTTPS, and the CloudFront for the caching purposes. So as you can see, our domain is HTTPS now. Let me show you. It's valid, verified, valid, Amazon from RSA, verified for the expire on the July 2025. And as here you can see our certificate is issued, our test. So as you can see, this is the certificate ID and this is the certificate is issued successfully. Okay, so that's all from my side. This is the short project on how you can host your website on the uh, AWS cloud using the custom domain and the HTTPS. So that's it, guys. If you have any question or doubt, any query, just mention in the comment box, so I will try to respond to you as early as possible. That's it from my side. Thank you. Bye bye.